on you, Daddy you, because you get some call where very touching at times, you know.
Yes?
Yes, and Daddy you, me sorry, but I'm going to say this to you, my brethren. Please to tell your family, yes, whenever time the Lord ready for you to call you home, don't make them burn your daddy use. Don't make them cremate you. You hear me, my brethren?
Why?
Daddy use, make them bury you so that we can come at your graveside and sit down and have a memorable moment of your daddy use.
Oh, dear.
Because, you see, you don't know where to fit Jamaica, you know, my brethren. You save Jamaica, you know.
No, sir. No.
No, that you listen, no, man. I am not one going to tell you that you are one of the first. You represent Mr. Perkins or the second. You are just you. And I work very closely. I have a Catholic friend, a very elderly lady. And you know what you teach me, that you?
Tell me.
She said, things that you love, you don't throw it away. You bury it. Thing that you love, you don't throw it away, you bury it. And that you, I think that you should really consider what I'm saying to you this morning.
Yes. This is,
you set
this
the
is
stage. You teach a lot of us out here. And I am coming from the point where that you, I listened to an interview with you and Miss Calder, where she put out a statement about trillions of dollars went missing, and then she come back to strengthen it. And I am telling you today that that argument is still out here that the government misappropriate or thief $3 million. And you set the stage that he used. A certain radio host yesterday was having headache with a comrade. Because when the man draw up all the interview and what Miss Calder has come to tell him that people misunderstood her. The caller was saying, no, the sky is red and it's shaped in a V. But that use, never be quicker now. Chief Currie, I wonder how him feeling and got yesterday when the Prime Minister went on to St. Elizabeth. Look how the Prime Minister went to St. Elizabeth. And I hear him say something, you know, after this time and the Prime Minister went down there. And he shake the Prime Minister. And you hear when he said to the Prime Minister?
No.
I don't know if he was taking.
No, I didn't hear.
He said to the Prime Minister, I think the video was on your.
Well, I think we have some video. Can you put up that, not the audio one, but the one with the Prime Minister in Accompong town?
Yes.
Yes, can you put that up for me, Kevin?
Yes. And that after the storm, I see the Prime Minister went down to St. Elizabeth, and the man said to the Prime Minister, that guy Currie, where yesterday, how them say you're afraid that way? And you know what the Prime Minister respond to him? In your mind. I want to hear when I said that to you.
Yes.
So these people, Chief Currie, when he go up on the PNP platform, in PNC life, remember me tell you that he used. And in this pain already down there.
Yes. But see the Prime Minister there? See the Prime Minister dancing with the Maroons from Accompong town?
Yes.
Yes.
Look how the Prime Minister look young, look how the man look young and fresh, no stress, no bad reaction. They must feel shame that he use. Big up. That he use, I want to big up a lady before I run. Barbara Bailey. All the way from California that he use in the United States. Listen to you every day.
Yes.
And in the Christmas, can you believe that lady come to Kingston, Jamaica to find me that he use? You know, see me popular. You know, see nationwide make me big, my brother.
A nationwide make you big.
Yes. He said, the woman give me a piece of hug and say, anytime you call and mention Benisa. He said, boy, it come like make me heart just the chain fell off my heart, man. He said, Daddy, you? Thanks again for your time.
Yes.
And I really want to consider what I said to you this morning, my brethren.
I will.
Make them cremate you, Daddy, you.
Yes.
No, make them do it. Pick up yourself, Daddy.
All right, Fox. I will think about what you have said. Yes, but can we play that piece of the audio and video with the Prime Minister having a good time in Accompong with the people there from Chief Currie's Accompong, and of course it's newsworthy, noteworthy given the relationship between Chief Currie and the government. Yes, let's watch and listen this. The Prime Minister there to the music of the Maroons, yeah, dancing with the Maroons in Accompong at the beginning of their celebrations, yeah, yesterday, January 6th, and having a grand time. And then he's joined in the merriment by Chief Currie, yes. And this is of note because of the rather tense relationship between the chief, the Maroon Chief Currie, and the government. Yeah, things became a flashpoint following Hurricane Melissa when the chief rejected the Prime Minister's offer that, listen, he's going to send in members of the JDF there to help with the reconstruction of the homes, the roofs of the Maroons. And the Prime Minister simply went ahead and got it done over the wishes of the chief. And there he was yesterday with his people, the Maroons, yeah, in Accompong town. That's where we're going to leave it for the morning session. We're going to make way now for the world at noon. We'll be back at 12:30. Their picks for the worst and the best finance ministers since independence. Leo says the worst plus tax, Omar, that's Omar Davis, Hugh Small, and the others in a fight for third. Linda Ming says Eric Bell wasn't minister for long, and because a number of people saying Eric Bell was the best finance minister, certainly from the PNP. Isaiah Davis says Mr. Hughes, Omar Davis is number one worst finance minister. Jason Smith says worst, Omar Davis. Seymour Mullings, Hugh Small. Best, Nigel Clark, Siaga, Audley Shaw. Yeah. Edgar Gordon, certainly if I know for Sir Donald, Miss Williams, but not me. I can't make out that one. Yeah. Gertrude Hubbard says worst, PJ and Omar. Nyron Richards, worst, Omar Davis. Leroy Salmon, Omar Davis, 1, 2, and 3, worst. Well, Omar Davis seemed by the YouTubers, the majority saying that he is the worst we have had. Yeah. Jamaica for Life says, no, this is Keisha, my friend, all is going to be well. Help will come. Yeah. But Jamaica for Life says worst, number 3, in worst 3, Omar Davis, Hugh Small, Peter Phillips. Wow. Paul Ward says worst 3, Cliff, Omar Davis. Wow. Cert says worst, PJ Omar Small. Juliet Sanchez, worst 3, Omar Patterson Phillips. All kill us with tax. Leo says best 3 in order, Nigel, Eddie, and Audley. Yeah. Worst says Carla Gordon. Worst, Finance Minister Omar Davis. Shane Mark says best, none. The worst, none. Everyone did their job. Best they could Una need to stop on a foolishness, says the shade mark. Oh dear. So it seems as if by the YouTubers, Omar Davis is by far the worst finance minister we have had since 62. And the best is between Nigel Clark and Eddie Siaga. Yes? As the best. Who do we have? Junior, good morning.
Morning, Sir Cliff.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, sir.
I think you're right about that. The two best is Siaga and Nigel Clark. The worst is really Omar, but it's not important. Yeah, Cliff. All right. Crime, Cliff. US. Question I want to ask, Cliff. You think any other country, anybody can just seize a US ship if them suspect that a ship is bringing gun to the airport?
No. No.
Thank you. Crime in Jamaica now, Cliff.
And we should say why. Because when you're talking about seizing a US registered vehicle, yeah, when you do that seizure, you will have to contend with a backlash.
Thank you.
From the greatest military power. I'm not sure if there's any other military power on earth that is capable of going toe-to-toe with America.
That's true.
Yes?
So, in other words, in the 21st century, we have a Hitler then.
You know, yes. 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 And with it, a very dangerous world.
Thank you. I'll come back to Jamaica now, Cliff. Our crime situation. When we got here, Cliff? Is it from the 70s where the politician would play that role in Jamaica?
And explain what you mean, how we got here, as in what?
I remember my old man told me that if a man dead on Mobile, it's like everybody at town want to go to Mobile to see that dead man. So I understand the 70s and the 80s, but we were loving, caring people. I mean, as a boy, I grew up don't think afraid of dog and duppy, and there's no such thing as duppy. So all we arrive in terms of crime where we just have no respect for a human being life. We just kill them, then kill police, kill, and it just go on and on. Cliff. I think it's one-sided though. I believe so.
And you say one-sided in what way?
All right. No, this is irrelevant, but I remember when the police went up to Royal Reed House, they shut their liquor out. And I know of a fact that police used to kick down a particular people's house and trim them and treat them away, and nobody in authority said nothing about it. And that's a culture we developed from back then till now. And it's really unfair, Cliff. I believe that if you're rich and you're poor and you broke the rule, you deal with the consequence. If you're rich and you're poor and you take up a gun and fire for the police, you deal with the consequence. How is it that it become one-sided? Why? Is it because of money? Or because we value some people and we don't value the other? Because, Cliff, how we mitigate the crime problem? It's simply not, Cliff, get it out of the people who have benefits from crime. It can't simply deal with the crime, the criminals are a few. If we unite, we can't deal with it. Why we can't have a country, Cliff, where everybody can be happy and we share what we have to next door give this and next door give that, and we live loving back then? Why is it that it become a rat race and a piggish mentality? Why is it
let me ask you. Let me ask you. I'm not sure if what you're saying has ever been the reality. From we came here, from the 15th century, when the Europeans came here, and when they introduced slavery into the indigenous population here in the 17th century, Yes. We have, with slavery, we have always been a violent and brutish society since then. When was it that we were loving and caring people nationally without violence? We are a society born with violence, through violence. Yeah? Where the overwhelming majority of the people of Jamaica, yeah, whether you were indigenous, come from here, or you were brought here, we were subject to extreme forms of violence. I don't know where you get this utopian sense that it was.
As I used growing up, Cliff. What I used as I used growing up, Cliff. When I can't remember when the dollar was at 75 cents. I remember when my mother cooked, she used to share next door. Next door used to share with us, and we live.
But that wasn't loving. That wasn't loving. May I put to you, sir? No. Let me put it to you. That was survival. That was a coping strategy that the people who were subject to extreme forms of violence and poverty devised among themselves to survive. So we did. I saw it. Yeah, in the tenement yard I lived. Yeah,
the big yard. Yeah.
The big yard, where if you have it this evening and you cook, yeah, you make sure you share it with somebody, because tomorrow evening you may not have it, yeah, and the person is going to share. It wasn't because we were loving and caring. It was coping. It was surviving.
If the people will come together and we repair, when we see the Labor Day thing take a 90-degree turn at Jamaica, I remember when you have Labor Day, we get together. We don't have that. And I'm asking people, we need a different mindset, or it's just the level in discipline where it reaches a stage where some people just have, and the other people just live in a squalor. Why is it that we can't create a country, a society where people basic necessity meet? I go to the supermarket, Cliff, and I used to buy starfish from before COVID, $200-300. $1,500 for the starfish. Good God, Cliff, I live alone. I don't pay rent. I don't pay light bill. I don't pay. I just buy food. The company deal with that. And I asked myself a question. A woman with 2 children, and she alone getting whatever want to use the adjective. How she survive? How we as prime minister, government minister get our sort of benefit and still not going out there to say, yeah, we can create the environment so the people them can have a part, all right. We live in a very selfish world, Cliff. A man get a jump start, him want money. A police look for you, talk to you anyhow, young boy, you go to the police and say, why the £400 on the phone? He might look for you like criminal. It's like nobody can't say nothing to nobody. It's just the mentality is different. Why is it that a man or my old man say going to politics with bend up shoes, own 0.5%? Why is it that we can't get the Eagle land them, cut them up, find the Eagle youth them and say, yo, we plant on this. Cliff, too, next year we can't buy food. Plan, work, when them come home, them tired, them have no time for go for gun. We know how to mitigate the problem, but that benefits too much people. If we want to live in a peaceful, loving Jamaica, we need to stop the folly. We're intelligent enough for that.
I hear you, sir. I hear you. And I hear the view.
And people are dead. A person called me, I can't pay Christmas Eve. She go down there from 10 and I go down at 1 o'clock. I know nobody don't look at her. They have to take her at 3 o'clock to come. I want millions of dollars a year. We need to have a country where Cliff Import.
I hear you, but I have to go. You have been running. You have made your point, sir. Thank you very much. I have another one to go to. I have several